Hey, I just want to do a quick video on the mods that I have in my 2023 Lexus GX460. These are just mods that I have so far. There will be more to come, but let's start with the inside. One of the most important mods, I think, personally, from a safety perspective, is this Garmin InReach, sorry, not Garmin InReach, Garmin Dash Mini 2 dash cam. I had this in my 4Runner. I had a tree fall on my car out of nowhere. Like, it was very spooky, but this thing recorded it all, and I was able to prove to the insurance that, hey, it wasn't my fault. Now, the really cool thing is that this thing plugs into the housing that powers this this mirror. So I will put the link for that and how you can do that. I didn't do the procedure myself. I took it to a shop and my friend did it for me because I didn't want to damage any of the plastic clips or anything like that. But yeah, that's one of my first mods. Very useful and definitely a big safety mod. I call these mods so far. I mean, some of them may not be considered mods. They might just be considered accessories or whatever. But I guess they're all modifications to some degree. So if you're thinking like, oh, that's not an off-road mod, yeah, probably not. But to me, it's a modification. So it is what it is. And I'll get more and more serious into the off-road parts as I have more and more money to do it. But as of right now, I'm dumping all my money in my car. So, well, good thing I'm not married and I don't have any kids. The important modification that I have are these front seat jackers. You can't really see them, but you can see like the car seat is raised up just a little bit. Now I have this in my 4Runner because these are essentially the same seats as the 4Runner, but if you're about 6 foot or tall, it just angles it a little bit because some of the fancier cars, they have like this thigh bolstering, which is really nice. But in this case, I don't have that. So that's the best thing I could do. And it raises the seat a little bit. And I'll show you the comparison compared to the other seat, the passenger seat, because I don't have it on that one. But it just adds so much comfort if you're a tall driver. That was about $100 and totally worth it. Makes the driving comfort so much better. Let me show you from the other side. So you can see that this one is a little bit more flat, and it's like, yeah, it's more flat, and I wish I could give you a better comparison, but that's the front seat jackers by Desert Does It, and really a game changer for long road trips. Big modification. This one was expensive. It is this not your typical off-road parts. I saw this ad on Instagram and I was like, you know what, I wanted to get a bull bar, and I'll put some 3/4 D rings there, you know, the red ones to make it cliche looking. They do have these inserts here where you have to get the rails. Dude, the rails are like $113, and then the little things that you put on top to attach your Baja lights or whatever is another $113. So it's like, when you're all said and done, just to add lights on this thing, if you want to do it with this bumper setup, it's like, I don't know, it's like probably close to $800. That's pretty crazy when you think about it. Big modification for off-roading are these is this General Mobile Radio Service, GMRS radio antenna. This is a 3 decibel antenna, so it works a lot better than the stock one that they give you. This one has better range. And that is, I had my friend wire that up. That is mounted here. In my 4Runner, it was like mounted right here. But this is plugged in through the ignition, so it only can turn on when the car is on. And this is like the receiver, and it's all wired through the grommets, and it goes through the engine bay a little bit, just winds its way around there. But it's really nice because this is super important when you're going off-roading or with a group of people. There's no cell phone service, and GMRS radios are great for that. Another big modification is I have full underbody skid plates. Here's the front one. Not like the TRD Pro on the 4Runner. I wish I I wish that one fit on here. I would put that on there, to be honest. But it's great. It works really well so far. Obviously, I have to get it lifted, and that's coming up in my most expensive modification yet that I have to purchase. The whole suspension and whatnot. Let's see if you can see it from here. Yeah, so you can see the skid plates. They run just kind of all the way down here. Sorry, I can't get the best angle. That one was about $1,000. They had to remove a lot of parts underneath in order to get that one to fit. So the labor was pretty intensive on that one. Yeah. Finally, I have the 4Runner's TRD Pro black wheels. I have those at home, the 17-inch wheels, because I'm planning to put 285/70R17, 33-inch KO2 tires on there. I might get raised white lettering this time, but I don't know if that's cliche. But I don't know. I just think it would be cool. Try something different, and you can only, because they're symmetrical tires, you can always reverse them. Those are my mods so far on my GX460. I will say, with labor and everything, and I'll put the links and the prices. I won't put the prices, I'll put the links, because you can pick and choose what you want. I'm not affiliated with anything, so this is what I got. If they're, it may or may not work for you, for your style, but for me, the big thing is the comfort, the front seat jackers, the dash cam safety, that's always recording, and the Garmin one's a really nice profile. And I've got the underbody protection, I've got a push bar, I've got a radio, I've got wheels ready to go. So I could go off-roading, but I just don't have the lift or the ground clearance I want quite yet. And I want the tires. But I will make a video. My next video, I'll talk about kind of things that I love and hate. You know, one of those cliche videos. But hey, these are just the mods that I have so far. But yeah, how could I forget about the Raptor lights? That's the true mod, the one and only modification. Take a look. You can't really see it too good in the daytime. They don't fit quite as well as the ones that are made for the 4Runner, but they work just fine. And they look pretty cool, I think, at night. I think I would have liked it better if the car was black. I think it would stick out more, but this is pretty cool how it is, I think.